The ongoing sewage overflows on the South Coast rob a food catering business of some $20,000 and forces it to close. That's our top story in our Barbados Today morning news update for Friday, January the 5th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. A Worthing Christchurch businessman who was forced to close his food catering operations and relocate to Canada has chalked up losses here of about $20,000 as a result of the vexing sewage crisis on the South Coast. Raymond Mastor rushed back to Barbados early this week after receiving a distress call from his 66-year-old mother, who complained about the dire situation she was now facing, including a pungent stench and periodic flooding of the property and the road leading to her home. When a Barbados Today team visited the scene yesterday afternoon, the upset businessman was hosing down the road leading to his property after pumping off some 8,000 gallons of raw sewage, which was taken away by sewage trucks.
It is hard for me to leave my wife, my pregnant wife in Canada, to come here to help my sick mom who's being affected with this 66-year-old lady, and I have to put in pallets, which I had to get permission from the owner because no, they're not helping. They're just not. I mean, they've set a truck, but these simple solutions, which I am gonna take care of tomorrow, is running this pipe from the hole, which lets the water onto my property, straight across into the canal, which from there it would not be affecting me. His business had to close as well. There's no guests in the apartments. Normally this time of year it'd be full. I don't see any of my friends who normally will come for 2 months. So the long-term effect is hurting Barbados.
The Worthing branch of the popular restaurant Chicken Barn also closed its doors early last month after battling the problem of raw sewage flooding its compound for some time. Rapid Response and Communications Manager for the Barbados Water Authority, Joyanne Haig, could not be reached up till late last night for comment. In other news now, Barbados' renewable energy sector has received a $2.7 million grant from the European Union. The EU announced yesterday that the money will go towards the advancement of energy self-sufficiency from renewable sources. It's the first payment of a total contribution of about $8 million. The Massey Group is seeking greater fortunes in countries like Guyana and Colombia as it acknowledges company profits are under threat in its main money earners, Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago. At the end of Massey's financial year on September 30th, 2017, the two key markets registered slight declines, with revenue from Barbados' operations falling from Barbados $990 million in 2016 to Barbados $968 million in 2017. The Trinidad and Tobago headquartered company, formerly known as Neil and Massey, established its place as a corporate giant in Barbados in 2008, when it acquired Barbados Shipping and Trading, then the island's largest conglomerate.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now. The EU's top diplomat tells Cubans that relations with Europe are stronger than ever. We pick up the story in this Euronews report from Havana.
The European Union's top diplomat arrived in Cuba on Wednesday for a two-day visit. Federica Mogherini said the EU rejects North American sanctions against Cuba citizens and cannot accept unilateral measures that impede or restrict European economic relations with the island. She told her audience that ties between the EU and Cuba are stronger than ever.
Regardless of the changes of policies in Washington, the message I'm bringing here is that the Friendship and the relation with the European Union is here to stay, is solid, is stable, is reliable. It has always existed, and today we are, for the first time ever, into a legal framework that allows us to expand areas of cooperation.
And on the international scene, a severe winter storm froze pipes and disrupted services at refineries on the U.S. Atlantic coast on Thursday, sending fuel prices higher as heavy snowfall and high winds caused electricity outages for almost 80,000 homes and businesses. We join Reuters for the details of this body-shivering story.
It's a rare event in Tallahassee, Florida. Residents woke up to snowflakes Wednesday morning as a potentially dangerous winter storm began its forecast march from the southeast up the east coast, already enveloped in record-shattering cold. Forecasters say the storm will bring freezing rain, snow, and strong winds up through New England.
Ah, crap!
Meteorologists are calling it a bomb cyclone, in which the pressure is expected to fall precipitously, bringing not only freezing temperatures but strong winds as well. Eastern Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina are expected to get as much as 6 inches of snow, and New England is likely to see 12 to 15 inches. As the cyclone travels up the coast, wind gusts could be around 30 to 50 miles per hour. The numbing cold is already affecting areas in New York. A blizzard warning has been in effect for Erie County with snow falling fast.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or even like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and the gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.